After almost 3 years, the highly anticipated science fiction sequel to 2021's Dune is arriving in theaters. And the only question that remains, is it to approve?
This world is beyond cruelty. You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades. My family's been fighting them for centuries. They were massacred alongside my father.
Based upon the second half of Frank Herbert's seminal book, Dune Part 2 picks up immediately following the events of the first. Paul Atreides and his mother, Lady Jessica, must learn the ways of the Fremen if they are going to survive the harsh desert of Arrakis.
Don't try to impress anyone.
And enact revenge on the Harkonnen for the murder of Paul's father, Duke Leto. But when Paul begins to become intertwined with an ancient prophecy of a messianic savior, can he enact his justice without losing himself? There are times in life when you are watching a movie and the thought crosses your mind, oh my goodness, I'm watching a masterpiece way before the credits even start. That is how I felt with Dune Part 2. Director Denis Villeneuve has expertly illustrated the power of science fiction to take these fantastical concepts and tell a deeply compelling story that speaks to our humanity on some level. Not only has he done that, but he's now blown past the bar in how filmmakers should craft a modern-day blockbuster. Despite Dune Part 2's residency in a faraway world like Arrakis, the themes present are all far too human. And that is what makes it good. The dangers of zealotry, the thirst for revenge, and the pull between love and duty are all-encompassing in the cinematic tour de force. Hans Zimmer's score will pulsate through your veins like spice itself, each frame of Greg Fraser's cinematography a painting to be admired, the sound work shaking the marrow in your bones. It's a beautiful symphony of sensory overload on a scale that rivals the Hollywood epics of old. I haven't even touched on some of the great performances from the film, like an emotionally poignant Zendaya, a terrifying Austin Butler, a charming and yet zealous Javier Bardem, and of course the towering lead performance from Timothée Chalamet, who commands the screen. I literally cannot stop thinking about this movie. Like Top Gun Maverick or Oppenheimer from last year, see this film on the biggest screen possible. I know I will. Again, I'm giving this film an easily deserved 2 approved. You can see it only in theaters.
Wow. We just love how you stayed in character back then.
Yeah, I was on Arrakis, y'all. I had to.
No, but listen.
Otherwise, I would have shriveled up without moisture, guys.
Yeah, you tell everyone that why that's important in the movie.
So, what the support of the movie that ensures that they have enough moisture, because Arrakis is such an arid planet. It's such a devoid of almost all water. Water is life on that planet. But regardless, this is my favorite film of this year so far.
Well, you only got one nostril in, so that's why I was worried for you. Oh, really? I thought it was 2.
It's only one.
It's trendy. It's trendy.
Oh, it's trendy. My bad.
No, okay,
Sorry,
I do
guys.
gotta say about the film, you compared this to Top Gun Maverick, which was a very big hit last
and
year.
Oppenheimer,
And
yeah.
Oppenheimer.
Now, this won't be the biggest hit financially because I think, Claire, you were saying, like, I was confused by the last one, and that's fair. Dune is a very dense science fiction property, but when it comes to science fiction, the best science fiction can really make you care about the characters and find the humanity and teach us about ourselves in a way, as foreign as it may be in concept. But the humanity is what should shine through, and Dune Part 2 does really good at that.
And so this is going to be in theaters?
It's in theaters tonight, so y'all want to come this weekend.
All right.
Run if you want to see it.
Don't walk, run.
Don't walk, run. Don't ride a giant sandworm, either one.